for today's video, I guess, starting a series on something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I have been using and trying and testing Korean beauty products for a couple years now. I wanted to see if I still had either the same thoughts about the products or if I had different thoughts, and I also kind of wanted to throw in some products that are classic or OG products from particular brands that I had never had the opportunity to try. And we're going to see, now that I've had years of experience of trying Korean beauty products, if my thoughts are the same. And I also have a couple new Etude House products. So now that I've kind of introed this series, I'm just going to jump into it and we're going to do this first impressions / get ready with me style. Number one is the Beauty Shot Face Blur. Now, I'm pretty nostalgic when it comes to this product because this is one of those products that not necessarily put my YouTube channel on the map, but I remember this was one video that grew very quickly on my channel and I was like, wow. Now, I haven't used this in a while. I've been using other primers and such in the meantime, but so far so good. It still blends on pretty easily, like I remember it blending on. It does have that brightening aspect to it, which you can probably see through the camera. Oh my gosh, the scent of this is bringing back memories. It's like nostalgic. So now that I have the face blur all blended on, it's definitely like I remember it applying. It went on very smoothly. It doesn't have too sticky of a feel to it. It feels very fresh. It definitely has that blurring aspect to it still. It makes my pores look a little bit less obvious, which is something I always appreciate, and definitely brightens up the face. Number two is the Tear Eye Liner, and this one in particular I have is shade 3. Now, this is something that I had picked up when I was in Korea. I think I've been using this for maybe like 8 months or so. I had a stint where I was using this very frequently. I haven't used it in a bit, as you could probably see, or maybe not. I have used a good chunk of this, and this is something to me that was a very iconic Etude House product back in the day when Korean beauty was really getting popular. So I went ahead and applied some eyeliner on, because obviously I'm not going to use this to solely line my eyes. Basically how I use this is I would just kind of line it over top of my liner to give it kind of a glittery effect. I would actually put it down below here in the teardrop, which is actually where this is intended to go. Number one, since I typically use it on the top of my eyelid, I'm going to stick with that. And also another product that I have is going to be targeted towards this area. Now, one thing that I'm noticing with this product is that it's a very liquidy consistency. Since I use this, I have tried other liquid eyeliners. I think I like more. Like the NYX crystal eyeliners, I really like. So I would probably say I'd reach for those over this. And this kind of, it's a little bit messy since it's a liquidy consistency. Again, I think this would be a lot better under in the tear duct area than where I'm applying it. But yeah. Okay, so product number 3 is the Dear Girls Big Eyes Maker. Now, I had seen this all over the internet when I first started researching Korean beauty back in like 2014. Personally, I didn't really care for the look of the xoxo, so I never seeked this product out. But I felt like this was one product that Etude House had that was very iconic back in the day. I don't naturally have like a very big under eye bag. I'm gonna squinch my eyes and try and see where my shadow naturally goes. Oh my Lanta. It definitely looks like I just got punched in the face. The applicator actually for my eyes is too big, it seems like. Like it covers too much area. I definitely need to blend this out a little bit because this is a little redonk. So next I'm going to take the highlighter side and then just try and hit the top part of my xoxo. I guess I kind of see it. Obviously, I'm sure this would look better with some practice. This was literally my first time attempting to do this look with a product like this, so. Bonk. This is one of their lovely cookie blushers. I got mine in the shade number 11 Peach 2 Wafer, And I find myself reaching for this quite often because it's a very subtle and natural looking blush, and I like that it doesn't have shimmer in it, it doesn't have glitter in it. I can put it on my cheeks. It goes well with any eye look that I do. And yeah, it's just a really nice sheer kind of natural looking cheek color. And I am actually gonna go ahead and use it with the puffs because I guess that's how Etude House initially intended their application. Ooh. A very subtle blush, and I love it. I would definitely pick up more shades of this because it's very forgiving. This is a great beginner blush, and to be honest, a lot of these Etude House products are intended for. And to be honest, a lot of these classic Etude House products were intended for the age group of like high schoolers. Even though, you know, I'm using them, I'm definitely not in high school anymore. And you'll see a lot of Etude House products used globally by different age groups, but a lot of the products with Etude House were initially intended for like ease of application, very nice sheer look, and a natural kind of look to them as well. This is the Fresh Cherry Tint, and I initially had one of these in the light pink shade, and it was one of the first Korean lip tints I tried. I was really excited to pick up a different shade of this and basically use it again because I just feel very sentimental with this lip tint. I haven't tried on this one yet. This is in OR 201 Cherry Peach. And I just remember really liking it because, again, it was easy to apply, very forgiving, gave you a nice natural tint, and didn't dry out my lips. Ooh, and that smell. Memories. Wow, that's a really pretty color. Again, very subtle, of course, but it's definitely a perfect peach kind of look. And from my recollection, I remember this lasting about 2 to 3 hours before you needing to reapply it. Luckily, it fades off fairly nicely, so you don't have to worry about it like sneaking in the cracks of your lips or getting weird like some lip tints tend to do. Now, the final product I'm going to be using in this video, and product number 7, is the Blue Baby Plumping Tint. And this again was something similar to the Dear Girls Big Eyes Maker that I saw online before I went to Korea for the first time that I was kind of intrigued by, but then I just never picked it up or tried it. And I got mine in this shade here. I know they have a clear one, and this is in the shade Volume Up Red. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it on top of the lip tint I just applied. Wow, the applicator is definitely different. It's kind of one of those paddle style applicators, if you can see that. Ooh, this smells like something from my childhood. Fake cherry smell. Do I look like Angelina Jolie? Ooh! It definitely is tingly. I must have got some on my tongue because my tongue is tingling too. Adds a very pretty gloss to it. I mean, it's definitely your typical gloss. Besides the tingling, it's nothing too crazy or special. This is definitely an affordable product from Etude House. From what I remember, it's only a couple bucks. So good if you just want kind of a topper for your products and you want a little volume. I think overall, I still really like a lot of these products. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different, but I kind of want to do like a flashback Friday type of thing where I go back and revisit some of the classic products from the brands we all have grown to know and love, especially since I have had a couple years to try out some new products and see if my mind has changed or see if I've discovered some new products that I absolutely love. And yes, I hope you guys like this. Let me know in the comment section down below what other brands you would like me to do. As always, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!